let's use the stick and then do the same thing. So keep up and down motion, rhythmic up and down motion. Keep swinging continuously. And then make the motion as smooth as possible. On the way down, you tend to come a bit steeper and then going flat here. Okay. So still the main goal is to move this along this plane here, whether using one arm here or both arms here. Still your goal is to move this along this plane. The kick, 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 kick. Maintain that plane. First start with the one arm, establish the plane, and then start with the, here you're in the backswing, you're holding it. No, let it go all the way. Relax your wrist, feel the motion of the, now both hands, maintain that plane. Have a more up and down motion. Yeah, your downswing is exaggerated quite a bit. You're turning the body too much. That's why starting the backswing is a bit difficult. Downswing, you don't have to turn that much. Okay. If you just throw it here toward target, actually you're going this position here, coming back instead of, and then try to start. Yeah. You lost the balance here, and then try to start. It's hard. Yeah. You have to maintain good balance all the way. Swing, 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 swing. That has to be controlled by the leg action. So that you can continue this motion without exaggerate the, keep swinging. Let it go more, give more pronation, supination. Feel the motion of the white ball, feel the motion of the white ball. It should be consistent. Now you start moving backward. The hip is moving backward. Still you need to this motion. So that means if you turn with the upper body pull here, it's hard to use the upper body. By kicking and then throw here, when you throw, your forearm goes supination here. Throw and the supination. Throw here, throw here. So, and also when you have up and down motion, there's a rhythm called the shun rhythm. Shift first and then turn. So low body shift first. When you start the backswing from here, maintain this, but body shift first and then throw, shift and 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 throw here. Okay. After the downswing is done, when you start the backswing, you have too much time. Okay. No need to have that big motion. Okay. Okay. Try to let it go. Let the white ball go here. No need to turn your body a lot. Okay. Okay. Throw so that you can continuously start the backswing. Okay. Make it more symmetric both ways. At the end of the downswing to backswing, this is also continuous motion here. Okay. You stop here, and then try to start all over again. It's a swing and then going back here, going back. So if this is a lightsaber, you're a Jedi, you're swinging the lightsaber, you will say wang, wang here. So wang, one continuous motion. The backswing is going really flat. Okay. And you are stopping here. Okay. Instead, here. Instead of connect. Remember that sound. Backswing is flat, backswing is flat. Bring this, throw. Yes, yes. Yep. kick the ground with the legs. Go a bit up, throw, up, throw. Now let's go to the rope. Again, swing back and forth with that rhythmic motion. So when you repeat this a lot, then you naturally get used to the rhythm.
Yeah. It's just so different from my
Yep.
rhythm I've always done wrong.
Yep. This is good. This is good. So when you do the rope swing, because rope is flexible, it automatically follows that plane. When you use stick, still your wrist is influencing the stick motion. That's why it's not that clean. So go back to a stick, relax your wrist a little bit. You need to have good wrist and the forearm motion instead of making it rigid. Use the wrist and forearm actively and make actually the motion. And then in the downswing, you are turning this way, throw the white ball this way. Vijay Singh, Vijay Singh, Vijay Singh. The start of backswing is you're going this way too much and they're going flat here. Let me record this and show you exactly what you're doing. You have to pay attention to the white ball, and even when you start the backswing, you have to move it along the same plane. Maintain the same plane all the way. Yeah, even at the beginning of the backswing. Ready, go. Pay attention to the beginning of backswing. Look at this. So transition from your end of downswing to a backswing. Pay attention to beginning of backswing. Look at the downswing plane and then backswing plane. So here. So this is downswing plane here, right?
Okay. Yep.
Now in the backswing, you have crossover alignment here. The club head is this way. The club head will move high up here. Here. This path here. This is going high up. You're turning your body too early, so the club head is going over this way here, because you're turning the body too early. From this position, okay, you have to still let it come this way here, and then throw this way, instead of turning the body early, it automatically goes flat here.
Okay, yeah.
Now the backswing is going flat here.
Yeah, it's too flat.
Now downswing plane here, adjusted, but when you start the backswing, the club head stays way above and going out and backward here.
Yeah.
So here you have to lower the club head path a little bit. For that, you should not turn your body too early. You have the tendency of the flat backswing is because your body is turning too early.
Yeah.
Instead, shift to the pelvis and then from there, turn here. So at the end of the downswing here, when you start, as you shift and bring this along the same path, and then throw here and then bring this high up instead of.
I'm kind of throwing from the top.
You're going, you are from here. You're going high here. You're going outward here. Then naturally backswing.
Tracing the path that I have on my downswing, right?
So, So maintain the backswing plane, the beginning of the backswing, along the same plane here. Pay attention to the white ball motion. That's better. Now you are turning that way.
What's that?
Initially, a couple of them were good, but then as you repeat, you started turning this way.
Oh, really? Okay.
So keep intentional effort to maintain the backswing plane. Yes. Yeah. That way, when you guide it correctly here, then this is correct here. You can control the plane.
It's just, my plane is this way, it only.
The same thing, when you start the backswing here, if your body spins too much, it always goes flat here. So instead of turning early, for the shift here, and then so that you cannot have a sort of create a barrier here. So with the shift this here, so you cannot go flat here. Then if this serves as a barrier here, then you have to go along this way here, steeper way. But if you don't have this barrier because the pelvis is going this way, you go flat here. So move the pelvis right and then use the right hip as the barrier here so that your hand have to take a bit steeper path here. So for that, instead of moving the hip backward, so here and then, so more going this way here, then you will have to bring the hands here. Yeah. But as long as the hip moves backward here, you're creating space, then you take a flat path. So always have the image of going a bit higher here on this side and then swing.
Yeah, I think that's right. I just need, the hula hoop middle image, I just need to feel like the hula hoops turn that way. What I feel like is straight is over there.
So main motion is going this way here. Main motion is going this way, so the hula hoop is turning this way here. And then you are letting it go. Because your hands are moving this way, the hula hoop is turning this way. But in terms of the club head motion, actually, you keep going that way. You are not pulling this in. Only the hands are going this way because of the pronation here. That's why the hula hoop initially was here, but it goes this way here. That doesn't mean you're pulling everything this way. Your club head has to keep going that way. In order to promote that motion, you have this pronation motion here. So the hand orientation changes. So essentially, image a large hula hoop here, which is aligned toward the swing plane. You are moving the club head along that hula hoop. Okay? So bring the hands a bit higher in the backswing. That's rushed. That has to come from leg action here, using the leg push. And then on the way down, you are throwing it here. Let it go, and then slow down. Instead of, you are not throwing this way here. You are throwing the club head or the white ball here. Let it go.
And then follow it around.
You are turning this way too much, still in the downswing.
Like, throw the club head at the ball and then follow the club head around.
Yes, and then let it go. Yes. Good. Instead of pulling this in here. So you do have the tendency of pulling it in. Because of that, your body is turning this way too much. You need to reduce this turn. And then a good image of that is if you throw the white ball about here, you release the white ball, you'll keep moving that way, right? So throw, and then from that point on, just follow the stick motion instead of try to influence the stick motion.
Instead of trying to take it around, you just almost follow it.
Still turning the body too much on this side.
Too much inside.
So that means you're opening the body early. So come down here, go here, swing, and your left elbow, also, left shoulder has to go a bit higher instead of going flat here. Both ways. In the backswing, right shoulder goes higher, and then in the downswing, left shoulder goes higher here. As if, have you seen the movie Happy Gilmore? So Adam Sandler, he was going, and then hit. So as if he's having a lot of time at the top here by taking step and then let it go. The same thing. Go up here and then swing. If you have that image, you will keep it a bit longer at the top. That will mature the backswing. So have the image of taking several steps at the top. Yeah. It's too easy, too easy. Use the right leg. Instead of moving your elbow low here, try to bring the elbow higher and then flip here. So let me give you this feel here. Okay. Let's go to this board. Okay. Go to behind. Okay. These are all newly made ropes.
You've got a factory for those, don't you?
So stay on this side here. Touch the board here. Okay. And go back slightly so that your elbow is just over the board here. Now, keep your left hand below the elbow here.
Okay. Like that?
Yeah, and then as you turn, move along that plane. That's the path your elbow has to take.
Much higher than mine.
Yes.
Right here.
Yeah. And then as you do, keep this supination here. So from here, supination, then your thumb will point to the target, right? So that's the elbow pad. And then if your body leans, it tends to go low here. So you have to move the trunk in such a way that without intentionally lifting the arm, you can just follow that path here. Yeah, now come here. Now we don't have this physical board here. So again, assume the same position. Come to the, yeah. Now here, so this hand shows the swing plane, connecting the ball and the midsection with the trunk here. And then if the hand moves along that plane, your elbow comes here. And introduce this supination motion here. So this is the elbow pad. Okay? Right elbow pad. Okay. So in order to move the elbow that way, if the hip goes low and then down, naturally this goes flat. So you have to make sure that the hip is lifted here so that you can easily follow this path here. That's why we need to use the right leg actively in the backswing. Remember that elbow pad going this way here. Now the whoosh stick. Again, let's do the same thing with the whoosh stick held with your right hand. Yeah, and then from there, turn and then move the elbow along the plane. Yep. So that's the hand position high up here, and the elbow is a lot higher than you normally think. Yes, that's the pad. Now both hands, and try to move the elbow along that direction. It's a bit low. Yeah. Go a bit even higher. Yeah. Yeah, if you can go there and then swing down, no problem. But if you go below that, then your backswing is flat. Okay. Again, continue swing, back and forth, swing. Yeah, in the backswing, the goal is to move the arm that way. When you go here, then it becomes easy. And then with this, on the way down, your elbow will clear the body and going in front of the body without sliding this. So again, use the wrist and the forearm well. And when you throw in the downswing, as your arms and club go faster here, then your upper body leans backward here. With this throw, by using the left leg and the throw, instead of early opening the body. You're just throwing the hands and the club head. Rushed. So that will prevent excessive rotation. Eventually, when you keep practicing this, you will turn less and less in this side. Because you are so accustomed to a swing like this, that's why you tend to turn a lot and your foot goes almost like this. But go up, have enough time. From here, you're releasing the head here. Let it go in the follow and finish here instead of.
It's amazing. So many of my falls are things that I've worked on and overdone. For example, when I was young, they taught to always keep your right leg braced. You remember that stuff back in the 90s?
Even I think trainers, some trainers promote that. So lock the lower body here and then try to hit the ball with the muscles here.
Yeah.
It's a muscle-driven swing. But actually,
Can't hit it anywhere.
we have a lot stronger muscles here. You have to use those muscles and then create the motion. And then add upper body turn and the arm motion.
So that's one thing I used to work on. I worked a ton on trying to turn. I thought if I could turn my body more, it would neutralize the path, get the path going, keep it from going so far right. It's just amazing how many things. The good news is I guess it means I can change things if you stick with it.
So one thing is that when you pull this in quite a bit, then the loft, so the club face becomes more upright. So with that, you can hit the ball low and the far away by hitting this way here. But you cannot use the natural loft. So the idea is bring this up here, no flat motion. This is the swing plane here. If you go this way here, then everything is going below the swing plane. So you're moving away from the swing plane. And then in the backswing, it's hard to go too much this way here. Because if you go too much, then you will feel really awkward. Okay? So just go a bit high here, along this imaginary plane here. Go up here. And then you have good, let's say, potential energy here. And then from here, all you do is bring this down in front of your body and then release the head here and then let it go, follow here, instead of moving body and dragging this. And you have to, again, have the image of throwing the hands and the white ball in front of your body here. So bring the right elbow a bit higher. Yep. This time, after this, when you start,
Oh, really?
because even if you have the intention of moving the arm that way, if your hip goes down and backward, then yeah. Then let it go. Let the yes. Then after that, you're following and then stop here. But when you drag it, then your body opens early. The transition was a bit short. Given it, Vijay Singh. So as soon as I ask you to have more time, you slow down the backswing.
Yeah.
No, the motion should be fast. Motion is fast, but at the top you have more time here.
Yeah, that's a hard concept of having to work on.
So the main thing is whether you use the right leg or not. If you don't use right leg, then you have to use the arms here. So early quick motion and then slow down here overall. If you have a leg action, leg push all the way, then you have a really good wind up using the legs. So you have to work on the right leg. Now, have the image of using the right leg crazily hard. Push and then intentionally. So in order to push, you have a little bit lowering and then push, right? That's natural.
Yeah. Did I do it? Did I do it?
Still turning this way too much. Turn even more. It's because you are not activating it early here, and you try to put a lot of effort on this side. Okay, let's do this.